Good morning, Monday morning, to all of you Indiana Jones of engines and the pokers in the old world. Please join me for poking about. So, what has happened? I have scraped and digged and washed and sprayed. I used copious amounts of brake cleaner, and here we are on the inside of our engine. The condition is that the piston came off nicely, but and the gearbox side separated, so that is untouched if you so want. But here I scraped out with my trusty kitchen knife a whole lot of goo, probably about a kilo worth of it, and then I used copious amounts of brake cleaner in order to wash this, so I can finally see what's going on. Meanwhile, I'm just locally putting a little bit of WD-40 or the Japanese equivalent of whatever that is. It's weird language. Don't know where this product is from. It's good though. It's just the same. It's called lubricant. Belgium. Huh. CRC Industry Europe, Belgium. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is that I'm lubricating everything that matters, and then I'll hope for some separation in the future. I'll keep it clean so when I hammer it doesn't splash me in the face, and I'm taking it easy. So the hope, I'll do what I can while I'm at it. And right now I'm still looking to clean and scrape and to hopefully separate things. So the next thing that I want to take out is what's in here. It's some kind of adjuster. So what is good already is this one here. Well, good is different, but anyway, I'm gonna take this out some way or another anyway. But right now I was just filling it up with degreaser, sorry, not degreaser, lubricant that is. And the next thing is I'm going to have a little poke in here and hopefully manage to get the adjuster to come out. So let's do that next. But before I do so, I want to vacuum clean. Let's keep it clean for the time being. There's a lot of stuff already visible. There's a little bit of movement. Yeah, this probably. And it's gonna knock onto everything that I can reach. That's basically my logic. And I know you should never knock on ball bearings or anything like that, but I'm just gonna massage this now in order to hopefully never break loose. And not that these ball bearings will ever do anything sensible ever again. Well, I haven't said that. If I go with my Sahara-man stranded logic, or I make some art with it, it'd be nice if it moves. So I'm giving it limited quantities of knocking, and I'm giving it more very well aimed tabs in here. If I can't separate it, you see it's moving a little bit. Ball bearings in themselves not moving yet. What also find rather interesting is that I can squash my knife in here. I don't think that that should be possible, but who am I to say? I understand that these are pressed on so that I cannot separate this. It's not meant to be separated. I understand if you change this unit, you change it with the crank. So, now that. Now I'm going to poke around here a little bit, because also inside here it's full of stuff that didn't pay rent. And with that, I'm going to poke and then I'm going to vacuum clean. Going to try and knock this out. Let's go. Problem with this is I'm gonna run out of leverage. But I guess I can always move it back up from the bottom. I'm thinking. You know, Alan Milliard, he has a video where he completely opens up, restores, fixes, repairs, gets it running. Honda SS50 engine. Basically an older, slightly older design, but very similar. And in his case, obviously, the engine just falls apart. Some of you might say he staged that one. It seems very staged. But hey ho. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, so there it is. It's moving nicely down this way, so we'll keep at it. I think we've got a good chance for this to come out. I want to make a little cigar that hopefully I can push in. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stick it in from this side and see what that looks like once we pull it back out. Seems this is all the I can push in, so it doesn't look so bad. Let me try poke a little lamp in here. Looks really clean from here. So do this one more time, just because dirt's not going to be helpful. In no case for this to come up. So this is twice as much paper, so it's a little stronger to force it down and turn it around. I think this is not bad. So what we're going to do now is vacuum clean from the outside again. Hammer it down again. Actually, how about that? still see a little knob sticking out. Meaning I can still hammer onto something. It's coming, but it's not coming. But I'm thinking that at least for me to extract the camshaft, this is not in the way. Still some ways to go, so I'm going to dry it off as much as I can. I'm going to vacuum clean one more time, and then push it back up and push it back down a couple of more times. Hope for the best. This way moves really easily, whereas it's not coming out yet. But this shall be, for the time being, the last attempt on this, then we'll move on to something else and let that just think about itself, since I also think that is not in the way. Now it's definitely going down easier. Should look okay. On the very top edge, still some pokey poke. Okay, can still get there. like that. Come on. This looks completely clean from what I can see from here, which is good news. Right, so we're going to leave it at that. Like so. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. I did a little bit of studying last night, and I am thinking that the reason why I cannot take out the crankshaft is simply the fact there's some timing chain bits and wheels in the way, and I haven't yet managed to get to any of that. Of course, like everywhere, there's this goo. So, let me sit down and poke about a bit. With that, I will do that off camera. What else can I do? Yeah, first of all, vacuum. can't sustain this kind of thing. Too heavy. I'm just going to poke a little bit blindly, and then the thing is that I don't want to spray down any more lubricant, which then sort of like makes a goo out of this, makes a more sticky goo, this goo that's already in there, and then it's really hard to get it out, so I'm trying to keep it dry-ish, and then I will be able to vacuum clean it. I have a better chance at that then. Same token, I want lubricant going up the canal to let the thingy move, not freely. I think this is loose. I think this would come out if it wasn't for the timing chain. So let's do some more poking, vacuum cleaning, turn around and focus on timing chain. Okay. Oh dear. What am I doing to my poor vacuum cleaner? It has become an oil vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I should not do that. Maybe I'll give my vacuum cleaner a service later today. Good. Whatever. Now we do have one more look down here. Try and give this another little tap. A tap. Yes, I'll give it a tap. about this as an idea. That should be clever. Hmm. Something slightly more substantial. How is this? Yeah, this will eventually do it. So, but I'm gonna spare you watching. I'm going to move on to something else. So let's have some retirement going on. What did I say? Timing chain. Yeah. I do believe the idler pulley is where it should not be. Pretty sure that that's just sitting there in the way. Let me try and show you. See, on the top right corner is the idler. Sorry, it is some kind of tooth wheel and I don't think it belongs there. So let me try and pull it out. That might be the easy answer to all our problems. No pleasure with that. Cool. Oops, I think that was a tooth. Chain. Anything coming? I mean, I got like 2 ends to a chain. Now here's another option. So pulling at that chain from this end, let's do that. Oops, okay, piece of chain coming out. Other piece of chain. Grabbing. Okay, now I can grab this much better. Okay. At least now we have one piece of chain only. That should be an improvement. And as I say, don't think this wheel should be up there. And yes, I broke off one tooth, but this is completely chewed up already. Okay, now it's moving down. Oh, let's just... Yeah, I think this engine had a capital failure, which had nothing to do with being submerged. Okay, it's not. Let me wear this lamp. Let me bring you along. So, I'm wearing the lamp. Means I don't need to hold it. Talking about this little wheel here, tooth wheel. That one. And I don't know why what this is attached to. Of course, it would help if I switch on. So, if I can pass by on the right side of that wheel and I can pass by on the left side of that wheel, it means it's not attached to anything, right? It's not attached to this, not attached to anything. So that means it should come out. Come on, wheel then. Little tiny wheel. free yourself from despair. Come out. Give another tug on that chain. Grab it as well as we can. Did that just die, my little lamp? Does it need a new battery? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to do some poking, and I think let's call it a day for now. So I'll just do some more of the same and I'll come back with some progress. Thanks for being here. Take care. Have a good day. Righty, 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 tighty, tighty, lefty, toosey, goosey.